Hey there, this is Sherry from New Driven Radio Shows. I just wanted to share the very basics of Twitter with you right now. We get so much mail each week from so many bands looking for airplay, and one of our criteria is that you have to be active on Twitter, and many bands don't either don't have a Twitter account or they're not using it properly. So I want to give you the basics so that you can be successful. All right, Twitter is nothing else but word of mouth marketing at its best. And you want to be a part of that. Facebook is awesome. We're all on Facebook, and there definitely is value, in being on Facebook and in marketing in that way. But folks, you are missing out if you're not on Twitter because Twitter is commerce. It is business. It wants to know. Now, let me give you a little guideline first about social media marketing. Contrary to popular opinion that seems to be out there, because I think bands are the number one rule breaker um, in this particular area, is that social media is not about blasting. Look at me, look at me, look at our video, come to our show, buy our merchandise. It is about engaging. The reason it's called social media is because it's meant to be social, and social is a conversation. Think of social media as a universal conversation. It's a beautiful thing. You want to engage with people, you want to talk to people, you want to get to know them. They become your brand ambassadors. And then you've got word of mouth marketing happening all over the place. All right, your homepage is going to look something like this. We had ours branded by a graphic designer because it was just one more thing that I didn't have the time or even the skills to do, I think. She incorporated our logo and some information and our picture and so forth into this. And I highly recommend that you do that because branding is very important. It's something that I'm sure you can easily do. I'm sure that you know how to do it. If for some reason you don't, it is something we offer. But like I said, most people know how to do that. So that's what your page will look like if somebody visits you. And you always want to have a link that they can go to and find out more information about you. Pertinent information is very important. And bands, make sure there's an email contact somewhere. If it's not here, but you're linking to Facebook, make sure it's on Facebook. That's frustrating when people don't have a way to shoot you an email or contact you in some way. Okay, home is just the feed of the people you follow. This is all the people you follow and what they're saying, and this is how you find things to talk to people about and engage. And you just jump into conversations. People will often post things that are just interesting or funny, and you can comment back and create relationships. So do that. You will also see as you scroll down, there'll be somebody that you don't follow, and that's because the person that you do follow retweeted it. And that's what you're looking for people to do for you. And of course, you're going to do that back. Reciprocate, say thank you, be polite, use the manners your mama taught you. All right, connect. Connect is all the people that mentioned you. When they tag you, the @ sign and your name, it's going to show up in your interactions. And you make sure that you interact with every person that bothers to interact with you. You write them back, you acknowledge them. You're also going to see things like this. This is just new followers, people that have followed you. I always vet my followers to make sure they're real people, real bands, that they have a website that I can go to and check them out. And that their following is in line. Some bands think that it's really cool to have like 10 people you're following and then to have a million followers. I think it's incredibly rude and uncool. That's up to you. But when you find somebody that maybe doesn't have a website and just something pithy that they write, like, um, I love to walk in the rain, and they've got 1,000 followers and they're following 3, that's probably someone that's building a large following on that account just to turn around and sell it, and you probably don't want to friend them. In this case, this is a band, and I'm going to follow them. All right. So that's your connect page. Discover. Discover is such a useful tool that you're going to want to check every day. This is basically what's trending in the world. You can find out what's going on. What are people interested in? This is telling you where mass consciousness is. You don't want to get political ever. You don't want to get religious ever, unless you are, if you're a Christian or a religious based band, and your audience expects that of you. But overall, you can still comment about things or get involved with funny pictures or sad things. We've had so much happen recently um, that has just hurt our national heart and soul right now. But there's all kinds of things that you can share, not just by retweeting, but by discovering a little more about what is this thing? What is this event? What is going on? Why is everybody talking about this or that concept? Because life is always changing and evolving, and you want to be on the cutting edge of that. So, Discover helps you with that. One other thing is hashtags. Hashtags are a lot of fun. Not only does it make sure, why did it do that? Not only does it make sure, or enable you rather, to isolate your audience. For instance, if I do a hashtag indie rock, that's going to anybody that's interested in indie rock and searches it, because remember, Twitter is a search engine too. It's number 3. You've got Google and Bing at the top. Then you've got YouTube and you've got Twitter. So, all right, you want to use that for this purpose. Here's everybody that's mentioned indie rock. If you're having an event, create a hashtag for it, and everyone at the event can be tweeting about it and using that hashtag. Those are cool ways to use Twitter. All right, I know that it probably seems a little overwhelming, and I'm not going to get into applications like Hootsuite and TweetDeck where you can use your Twitter account through that. You can set up and posts, you can schedule them so that you have a presence even when you're not able to be on. Say you're touring or something and you need to make sure that you're getting regular messages out there. That's a great thing, but it's just bigger. Right now, I just want you to play with Twitter. Just go on real Twitter, make an account, start following people, start talking to people, make sure you're answering back. You're being you're being interesting. It's not all about you. That's the whole thing about social media. It's not about you. It's about engaging and talking and what's important to the other guy. It's about retweeting for them and being helpful and thinking of them. That builds good karma. It comes back to you tenfold, I guarantee. Seen it a million times. I've never seen it fail. So invest some time every day, several times a day, checking into Twitter, several times a week, spending some real solid time. Spend a half hour straight just talking, looking for conversations, being friendly, investigating, learning new things about people. That's cool. If you can't do all that, or if you just don't get it and it's over your head, we do offer coaching. So if you want to give me a call, and either I or my partner Ryan or both of us can talk to you, we can make plans of action for your social media for you to follow. We really encourage bands, do as much as you can for free on your own, because that's really important. And I think the important element is that personal touch. And when somebody comes up to you at a show and says, I've been tweeting with you, it's really cool if they really were tweeting to you. So I think you need to be involved. However, there comes a time when management is necessary, or teaching is necessary, or maybe getting a plan of action, a marketing plan is important, and something you need help with. We do offer that. So you can check us out at socialunidolphin.com. The website, the URL for the website is flashing on the screen right now. If you want to talk to me personally, I'm at newdriven@gmail.com. That's newdriven@gmail.com. All right, thank you for listening. We've got more to come. Good luck with your Twitter efforts. Stay tight, and I will see you next time.